Hello everyone, that's Budgeting by me. I'm really happy that you're here. I was not here for 2 weeks because of very private reasons. Besides the one that I cannot share, my boyfriend came around. Finally, after 2.5 weeks, I was needed to transfer his baby cat to his house, and I had some problems with my holidays, and I applied for a new job. So there is loads of things happening last 2 weeks, but I finally have a time to record. I'm back home. There is no ring bell if you will hear, because the baby cat is with my boyfriend currently, far away from me. Although I miss the boy. I miss this animal. Anyway, going back, I want to share with you my May budget, what happened, where my money went, and I think I need to get used to the fact that my budget is all over the place. So let's start. So I kind of already know from experience that my budget is always out of the spectrum, and I do understand that things happening, life happening, and all sorts of stuff, and I'm happy I can save some money to put them in the right place where they should work. So as an income from work, I was planning to get £1,504.60, and this is what I get it because I'm transferring that money from a month before. So that's perfectly the same amount. So from the housemaid, I was planning to get £550, but we actually spent quite a bit extra money for some household items and quite a bit more for a bill. So we spent £565.46 per person. That is completely fine with us. Plus I borrow him some £10 or £15, something like this. So it's all here in it. From my business, I was planning to get £1,000, and I got only like 400 as an income from my business, and I got 540. That was me paid off. So last month, April, I was spending £540 for some Amazon vouchers for the group that I was doing workshops with, and basically the company I was running the workshops for, they just pay me back. But I put it as an income for the business, although I will be doing only tax from £400. Well, 540 was not like business expense, but it is from business. So I was planning 1,000, but I learned that there is more money coming from my business because I've been kind of hustling around in many different projects around, and they're supposed to come May or June and July. They're supposed to come bigger money, like a bigger money, and they will include that £1,000. So yeah. And then side hustle, I was planning 0, and I got 445.46, and that's actually rollover from last month, because some point during the month I was like, I have something wrong calculated, and then I realized I didn't put anywhere in income the rollover from last month. So yeah, I had rollover £445.46 from 46 cents from last month, and I order sales for £20, and orders sales, etc. So I was planning to get £20, and £20 is actually for the air fryer that the lady sold. I sold the air fryer, but money was taken by my sister, so I'm still waiting for kind of my money going backwards to me. But I have an income of £1,533.74, and that's the money from my savings and from many other stuff, but mostly from savings, and I will explain you why in a second. So I was planning to get £3,074.60. I actually had the income of £4,989.26. And I will have a small disclaimer. I am a 30-year-old woman who lives with the housemate. My boyfriend lives 2 hours from me by drive. And I know those sum of money are quite crazy, but as well, I'm getting my income that is 1,500. I'm getting £500 from my housemaid and I have a business, and then sometimes, you know, we're shoveling money between me, my friends, that they need, for example, buy something on Amazon, and I have Amazon Prime. And yeah, well, life is life, and this is real budget, so hey. Anyway, for bills, I was planning to spend 172 for council tax, and it went. Water 38.75, it went directly like this. Rent 750, and it went 750. For gas and electricity, I was planning to spend 110, and it went 110. For Amazon, I was planning to pay 8, well, 7.99 went out from my bank account, so almost 8. For internet, I was supposed to pay 30. I spent 30, and I got information that I think next month we'll buy 35. For phone, I plan to spend 24.50. I actually spent 24.02, so this is what I'm putting as well in June, because it seems like it will be stable. And for charity, I plan to spend £5, but I actually spent 0. I learned the lesson, learned from one of the emails from them that I will actually be taking this money 1st of June. So for the bills in a budget plan, I was planning to spend 1,138.25. I actually spent 1,132.76. Woohoo! So now for the budget envelopes. I hope you see this one correctly. So I had quite a bit of high numbers, and they are disappointing. But from other side, well, this is life. And so for food, I was planning to spend £250. I spent 319.10. So what happening is I basically was planning to buy my own food, but I was also planning to pay for food that I took from my boyfriend and replace his fridge, like replace the food in his fridge. And because he moved the date of coming from 18th to 1st June, I was thinking, well, maybe I will roll over the money for June. But then I spoke with him day before he's coming. I asked him what he wants, and then I bought everything. Basically in still in May, and I spent 319.10, and I'm quite happy with that. That's life. So that's okay. I will not be crying. Okay, that's it. For transportation, I was planning to spend 400. I actually spent 283.16. That's good. For home, I was spending 20, and I spent 37.42. This is exactly what I was talking about, spending a bit more for different stuff. Although the money that comes from my housemate, their money for for April. So we spend more in April. That's why he's paying. That's a long story. Anyway, for fun, I was planning to spend 50 because my boyfriend's supposed to be in the middle of the month here, but he was not. So I spent 0. For health, I was planning to spend 30, but I actually spent 61.21, and it's because I buy 2 different foundations from Mary Kay, and I'm really happy with them. And I bought some small items that. Yeah, like a cream or something, sunscreen, and yeah, I spent £30 too much. For business, I was planning to spend £100. I actually spent 86.28, and I finally bought the printer, so happy for that. For a health, I was planning for holidays. I was planning to spend 0, and I pay 0. For allowance, I was planning to spend 50, and I actually spent 27.87. And that's good. And now miscellany coming together. So I was planning to spend 300 maximum, but then I spent 2,535.48. And what happening is my boyfriend, because he was abroad, he tried to pay for his electricity, gas, his bill for phone, and for his rent for 2 months. And actually what happening is his bank, like his mobile app, was not working, and he somehow was able to block it that much that when he came 1st June, we went straight away to the bank, and bank have no freaking clue what happened because they cannot unblock it. So So that's why we didn't even take money back for me. But hopefully we will sort it out next week when the bank holiday weekend will go out. So I actually spent 1,500. One second. Ooh. So I actually spent £80 for his bill, then 75 for another bill that he had. Then I spent £70 for another bill that he had. And then in the very end, well, very beginning, I spent 1,500 for his rent. So this, let me, 1,500 plus 80 plus 75 plus 70. So the 1,725 pounds is actually money that, what's called it, he owes me. There is, one second, miscellaneous. Oh yeah, and I had another one. I've been sending to his brother because we thought that maybe something is wrong. So we were sending £500, additional £500 to him, thinking maybe something is, maybe his bank account went run off the money and something. That was not the clue. So there is £2,225 that actually spent for my boyfriend. So if you minus 2,535 48, you will see that I only spent 310.48 for actually miscellaneous costs. So that's almost in the budget. I'm happy with that. So anyway, I spent this month 3,350.52, and I was left with 505.98 cents. That's cool. So I still didn't do my miscellaneous sinking funds, because when May finished, I just calculate briefly everything, because I was already on my way to my boyfriend, and I calculate I can do around 300 for the savings. So I just put them in my sterling bank account in like a sinking funds cloud, and they are there. So I will find the time to put them in envelopes, although I need to replace the money that I gave to my boyfriend in my envelopes, that they will make sense. So I have 505 pounds 98 cents left. I'm planning to put 20 to car, 50 to car annual, but that's actually not enough. I should be paying like 90. Car maintenance 10, business I will put 80, because I'm putting only tax from £400 I got. From business I'm putting 0. For gifts I'm putting 90.70, and I already spent 40.70 from that money, and I didn't include this one here. That's why I just put in random number. So to envelope I will actually put 50, but I already spend the 40.70. For holidays I'm putting 5, for fun nothing, for beauty 5, for home nothing, for health 5, for clothes nothing, for education nothing, for miscellaneous 5, for moving out, pet and camping nothing. So I will actually put to my savings funds 270.70. Cool. And then for extra savings I will put, for emergency fund I was planning to put 200, but I don't have it. So I put 50, and for debt I will put 20. Altogether with that will be 300 that I will put, and I'm rolling over 165.28 pounds for the next month, and that will make a 0. So guys, that month was actually a bit of hectic for me, especially with the expenses that I didn't plan, like moving the money from sinking funds to income and everything. But I do understand now the method of Budget Mum US, because in different case I will see here way lower number, like 3,000 something, and then this is real budget. So if you're pulling out money from your sinking funds, you need to include them as an income. if you're doing anything, like you're doing a loan to the friend or anything, you need to put it as a expense as well, because in every case you don't know what you're spending money for. So although I spent way too much that I was planning for, I'm still happy I was able to pull off some money, and I still have money left. And oh, sorry. And yeah, so this is the real budget. I am left with £165.28 for the next month. And yeah, okay guys, that was really quick. If you have any questions, just let me know. My binder from after May is completely empty and sucked off, and I will be replacing some money in the next video when I will be cash stuffing my June. But this one you need to wait for another video. See you guys, and thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a great day and great bank holiday Sunday. Bye.